What's going on, guys? It's your boy Panda here, and welcome back to the channel. And if I sound like I'm coming down with something because I'm getting sick, I am. I went to a wedding over the weekend, and something's kicking my butt right now, but that doesn't matter. We're still pushing through with weekend 2 of the beta in the news and info that's to come. Before we go any further, if you guys want to stay up to date with everything Call of Duty X-Defiant or first-person shooter, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It means the world to me. We upload almost every single day here on the channel, so enjoy the video, boys. With it being beta weekend 2, if you're playing on PlayStation, you no longer matters if you pre-ordered or not. It is completely open for you guys. And if you're on Xbox and PC, you guys had to pre-order to get it for the first couple days early. But Saturday, it will be officially open to every console, every system, and everyone able to play it. So if you guys haven't tried it out already and you're not willing to spend the money on, a pre-order, try it out this weekend before the beta is gone and let me know your thoughts and opinions. So just like we did for the opening weekend, we're going to give our initial thoughts on PC and how we feel about the beta so far. And it's actually a polar opposite experience for me because I went from playing 60 Hz on a PS5 with a controller I've never used before back to my original setup with the controller I use, 144 Hz maximum frames on PC. So the difference in gameplay for me is going to be substantial, maybe not for you guys, but my crucial impression of the initial beta phase for Weekend 2 is that the game feels much more fluid and it plays a lot better than I actually expected. Sledgehammer did let us know that they were going to do some updates for Weekend 2, and we ended up getting visual tuning, we got some weapon balancing, and we also got some spawn tuning, and then the biggest thing for me is we got some slide tuning in removing that delay. Let's start with what is one of the biggest changes in that slide tuning delay removal. So there was like a delay when you would go into a slide and out of a slide that you'd have this little pause between your next sprint, and they removed that completely. And overall, it makes the game feel very fast and very fluid, and it's actually allowed me to personally turn up my sensitivity a little bit more and play a little more comfortable like I used to. There was like a weird thing with that delay that just made me feel uncomfortable when playing. The movement was still good, but it's even more exceptional now. Let's go into what I think is the second biggest thing is the visual updates. And I'm gonna be honest, when it came to enemies, I wasn't having a hard time in Weekend 1 seeing enemies, but now with enemy name cards above their head, I have to admit it plays a lot better. I actually didn't even realize it would be that much better or even could be that much better. I'm still having occasional issues with my teammates, but I bumped their interface color all the way up and made the saturation as high as possible so that I can see my teammates no matter what. So that's been fixed. Visibility overall feels really good. So when it comes to spawns, they did adjust the spawns overall on every map. The map that doesn't really feel like it changed a lot is Rust, but it's Rust, so it's a small map. It's going to feel a lot more hectic. Highrise has some issues with spawns so far. For me, it mainly seems like it's the hardpoint mode where I'm seeing spawns be the worst. They did remove that over-angle camera that drops into your character's perspective, and they removed that completely out of hardpoint, which makes it feel a lot more fluid for me. I didn't like that overhead camera. I don't understand why they brought that in. I don't know. They still do it in Ground War and stuff. It's a weird thing to have, but spawns overall on all the main maps we got were really good, but they did add Highrise, and the Highrise spawns are a little iffy with hardpoint and domination. Going into that, we'll just talk about Highrise right off the rip. I enjoy Highrise a lot. I think the way they changed the map around with new verticality and movement stuff, very nice. It's easy to go from one spot to another. It's not that easy to get spawn trapped. Early spawns and early gunfights I'm noticing are happening a lot on that left side under the tunnel, under the helicopter. There's a lot going on there. The issue I see on Highrise is down below. There is a lot of weird spawns. When it comes to weapon balancing, we did unlock new weapons. We got the AMR9 and a bunch of other guns. The main gun I was looking forward to was the AMR9, and that gun is a beam machine. The Striker was supposedly nerfed, but still feels really broken. The MCW didn't get touched, but the MCW also still feels very broken. But the new AMR9 submachine gun is extremely fun to use. I had put on a distance barrel, and it's kind of like a little pocket AR. I've been loving it so far. I have to admit, the beta overall on PC feels fantastic. It feels way more fluid. It feels better at that, 144 hertz refresh rate that I have. It's, to me, plays better because it's on the platform I'm more comfortable with. Now, if you enjoyed it on console, you're probably still going to enjoy it on console no matter what. The one thing I will say, skill-based matchmaking feels crazy. I expected it to. It's the opening 2 weekends of the beta, which means people are going to be taking this extremely serious. The Call of Duty community does not slow down when it comes to betas. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comment section below how you guys are feeling about the beta. If you've played it yet, are you waiting to play it, what system you're on, and just give me your general thoughts and opinions down below. I love you guys to death. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm going to keep pushing out videos for you guys. If I sound bad in the videos, I'm sorry. This cold or whatever this is kicking my butt, but we don't stop, and it doesn't matter. We're still pushing forward. So love you guys to death. I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces, boys.